Welcome to the Robust Engineers. In this video, we are going to see how to apply the P-delta effect in our structure. Okay, in previous video, we have applied the vertical earthquake in this structure. Now we are going to apply the P-delta effect in this structure. For P-delta effect, we have to go to define. We have P-delta option. Okay. Now in Etabs, we have two options available: non-iterative based on mass and iterative based on loads. First, we will see the difference between non-iterative based on mass and iterative based on loads. Which method would be preferable and to do the P-delta analysis in our structure. Okay. Now I have this PDF available with me. This CS I got this from CSI knowledge base share. Okay, for non-iterative base mass, the load is computed automatically from the mass at each level as a story by story load upon the structure. So in this, basically, the load is considered based on the mass. It considered the building as one unit, and the uh, P delta analysis has been done in this. Okay. Now for second case, iterative based on load cases. In this, we apply some load cases, like static load cases, such that dead load and live load with some fraction. In this, P delta analysis has been considered on an element by element basis. Okay, for first case we have story by story load is considered, and in this element by element, each and every element has been considered. So that therefore it also captures the local buckling effect. If we are considering each and every element to consider a P delta effect, therefore local buckling effects is also an counter in this method. So what are the okay, I'll go here. If you are choosing this non-iterative based on mass, then we do not have to apply any load cases. Because the P delta analysis would be done based on the mass. For iterative based on load, we have to apply some static load cases over here, load combination. So we'll get this load combination from this PDF only. These are the load combination given by CSI knowledge base. These are the American standards. A load combination has been given. It is not as per our Indian standard, but the overall of the structure can usually accounted by specifying the P delta load combination to be 1.2 times the dead load and 0.5 times the live load. This combination is valid for our case also, because the dead load would be 100% present in our building all the time. But for live load, it might be possible that live load is not fully occupied. So 0. Code has given some relaxation of 0.5. So if we are taking 1.2 dead load and 1.2 live load, unnecessarily our structure will become heavy. So this code has given some relaxation to take the load factor as 0.5 for live load. So this load combination will apply over here. Some engineers practice 1.2 dead load and 1.2 live load, but it would be very uneconomical, or you can say dead load plus live load also you can consider. Some practice this combination 1.2 dead load or 1.6 live load. It depends on the practices, but what is most preferable is 1.2 dead load plus 0.5 times the live load. Okay, I have applied this to dead load and live load in my Etabs. Press OK. Now I have to check whether this P delta analysis has been considered or not. So you have to go to define and load cases. Since it is a static load, so we have to go and check in static earthquake. Modify this P delta option. Use preset P delta setting. This should be based, which we have defined. That should replicate over here. So we have defined iterative based on load. So it has been replicated here. Okay, you can cross check the load combination also. Similarly for y direction, you can see iterative based on loads. You can check the load combinations, which is okay. If it is not present over here, if it is showing none over here, then P delta analysis has not been encountered. Then you have to modify and check. Okay, this is how we apply the P delta effect in your structure. Thank you. Please subscribe our channel.